Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. It's remaining just some few hours for the start of Sabasaba rallies and protests. And some few hours ago, Azimio Brigade organizing their rallies in Nairobi had this to say.
Karibisha Wakenya wote kesho wakuje hapa katika uwanja hapa wa Kamukunji penye tupo saizi. Tumekuja kuinspect ground,
kuja hapa kuinspect kiwanja ambaye kesho tutakuwako. Tumekuwa na mikutano mingi ambazo tumekuwa tunakutana kupanga. Tumehakikishiwa kwamba kesho our former prime minister atakuwa hapa kama kiongozi wetu, kama kinara wetu, na yeye mwenyewe atakuwa hapa kutuongoza kwa hii rally, na yeye kama kiongozi wetu mkuu tunamheshimu. Tumesema kwamba wananchi wote sehemu yote ya Kenya watakuwa hapa, na tumesema tumecluster areas ya kwamba wale wa Kakamega watakuwa Kakamega, wa Mombasa watakuwa Mombasa, na wale wa sehemu zingine watakuwa sehemu zingine. Sisi wana Nairobi tumecluster Nairobi, Lang'ata, Kibra, Dagoretti North, Dagoretti South na Westlands watafanya rally yao kutoka kule, na sisi kutoka huku Makamkunji, Starehe, Makadara na Embakasi, eneo za Embakasi 5 tutaconverge hapa, na tukishamaliza rally ya kesho tutakuwa na maandamano ya amani kuelekea sehemu ya town ili kuweza kuona watu ambao wataungana na sisi. Kwa hivyo tuna ratiba kamili, hatutaki kuongea kitu ambayo itatoka kwa ratiba yetu. Ratiba yetu tumeshapanga na mwelekeo yetu itapeanwa kesho, na tumesema wananchi wote tunawakaribisha kutoka saa 3 asubuhi tutakuwa tumefika sehemu hii, na sisi tunataka kukubaliana kwamba wananchi wote na viongozi tunawaalika hapa kuanzia saa 3 kamili. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio programu yetu, ni kesho, ni Ijumaa. Kwa hivyo sisi tuko hapa na tumesema serikali peane ulinzi kesho. Hatutaki watukosee heshima kwanza kutupia tear gas. Na kama ni tear gas watupe tu, tutapambana hiyo hali yetu basi. Kama ni hivyo. Kwa sababu sisi tunasema sisi tumepewa permit, tushapewa permit ya kufanya hii mambo kesho. Hatuoni kwa nini polisi wakuja watupige na tear gas. Waache tufanye mambo yetu amani. Na tumesema kwa wananchi wetu na supporters wetu, na waomba mnyamaze, kwa wananchi wetu na supporters wetu tumesema kila mtu avae white na akuwe na handkerchief white kuonesha nini? Amani. Kesho tutakuwa na hiyo. Kwa hivyo tutakuwa na activities mingi kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni, ndio waone Kenya, punda ya Kenya imechoka. Karibuni sana Nairobi kesho.
What are the games going on behind the scenes? If you study William Ruto very closely, he is making it a habit anytime Azimio calls for rallies, protests or demonstrations, he always leaves the country. Right now he's on a 3-day tour of Comoros and DRC Congo. I believe that Ruto has really timed himself, or rather planned himself, not to be in the country when the demonstration starts. And that's a very clever strategy by William Ruto not to take blame for what will happen tomorrow. In other words, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is a coward, who cannot face the opposition, yes, head on. He's just using his proxies. He doesn't want to take responsibility. That's one thing I'm seeing here. And that is so because Ruto knows that he has failed to deliver. So many Kenyans, in my honest opinion, have been yearning for an opportunity like this to express their displeasure on how William Ruto is governing the country. And I won't be wrong to say we might see Kenyans across board, including even in areas that were never expected to demonstrate, coming out to demonstrate. I'm seeing that as a possibility. And that can explain why William Ruto has literally run away. He is just a coward. He fears facing the opposition head on. And then secondly, I'm seeing Azimio that is adopting a new strategy in that they have now decentralized their mass action and their rallies. So it will be done across the country. And even in Nairobi, some will be in Kamkunji and some will be somewhere else. So I'm seeing an Azimio team that is decentralizing their protest and their rallies. And that's a wonderful strategy. If Kenyans across board in Mombasa, Kisumu, Kakamega, everywhere can turn out in large numbers tomorrow to express their displeasure on how Ruto is ruling, that will be a very big win for Raila Odinga and his team, in that they will have sent a message to not only William Ruto and his team, but to the whole world that things are not moving on smoothly. If Kenyans across board can turn out in their thousands. And it's important that now the Azimio luminaries, Kalonzo, Martha Karua, they should now also mobilize their troops from where they come from so that Kenyans can see a countrywide protest. Let me put it this way. Other Azimio luminaries, Kalonzo, Martha Karua, they should also mobilize their strongholds to turn out for the mass action. I think if they do that, then the rallies will be very successful, in my honest opinion. And even before I conclude, I'm seeing a very high possibility where if William Ruto is not very careful, these rallies can actually acquire a life of their own. Yes. Because now, just as Azimio is saying, that they will start at Kamkunji and then they proceed to the CBD. Yes, they proceed to the CBD. And they have made it very clear, and even if you listen to other Azimio supporters, that it will be a vehicle boycott, in that it will just be about people walking on foot. That's also a wonderful strategy. And for the Kenyans who have all along been crying about the high cost of living, I believe that this is a wonderful opportunity where Kenyans can all join hands together in achieving a common goal, which is to send a message to William Ruto that Kenyans are suffering as he and his team, a few dynasties, enjoy. And I'm saying that because if you look on how Ruto is governing, it's a fact that this is a government that is pro the big boys, while the hustlers down here are left on their own. That's also something coming out very, very clearly. Finally, if you look again at the Azimio Brigade, I think the political rallies tomorrow will also test the strength of some elements you've been seeing in Azimio, the likes of Gaucho. I don't think Azimio supporters will actually allow Gaucho in their ranks, because Gaucho has proved that he's not somebody who can be trusted. And it will be very interesting to see how it goes on. It will be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum contact me through that number below. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.